Hello everyone and welcome back to Dracu-riot. Let's continue. After my talk with the adults, Mio and I arrive at yesterday's crime scene. The culprits have been caught already, so we are here just for written records.
稲村さんが大房さんから吸血させてもらって追いかけたとは聞いたけれど、よく追いついたわね。
To be honest, I have no idea about that. I lost my vision at the time because of the culprit's ability.
なるほど。まあ、稲村さんの能力ならありえないこともないか。それで彼女が車自体を持ち上げて止めてしまったと。
Miu, you know about Hario's ability, right?
ええ。稲村さんがこの島に来た時に偶然私が審査官をやっていてね。その時に仲良くなって一緒の寮で暮らすようになったの。あ、そうそう。稲村さん、能力についてちょっとコンプレックスがあるみたいだから、あまりそのことについて言わない方がいいかもしれないわ。
I see. Tell me whatever you can then.
それなら結構。それにユウトの様子を見て安心もできた。別に能力が怪力だからってユウトは気にしないとは思っていたけれど。
Superhuman strength?
ええ、その力で車を持ち上げたのでしょ。筋力増強系の能力のことだけど。
She lifted the car using that ability? Does that mean she touched it directly? No, impossible. She was at least 10 meters away from the car. Then what exactly did she do? Miu, did you confirm her ability with your own eyes?
だから審査官だったのよ。吸血にも能力測定にも立ち会っているわ。
And are you sure she used superhuman strength at the time?
ええ。とはいえ、そんな力は恥ずかしいって言うし、吸血も抵抗があるみたいだったから、それ以来能力は使っていないはずよ。でもあの子、どこか危なっかしくて不安じゃない？だから、なるべく吸血したくないなら、その代わりになる技術ということで、合気道を進めたの。力を抜くための鍛錬にもなるかと思って。言うと顔色が悪いけれど。
Sorry, give me a moment. Your ability was really amazing.
私の能力。
Holding up a moving vehicle is amazing telekinesis. Miu stopped bullets with hers before, but yours is just as powerful, if not even more so.
念動力。
She was dumbfounded at the time, but she didn't deny it was telekinesis. It looked as if she was amazed at the extent of her own ability. However, if she was actually surprised at her multiple abilities. Miu, does Ryu know anything about lycanthropes?
どういうことかしら。
Tell me whatever you know, please.
そうね。確かその審査の時にそんな話をしたかもしれないわ。あるとすれば、それはライカンスロープと呼ばれる存在。ライカン？それなら能力が一つだけとは限らないんですか？ライカンスロープね。確かにそれなら複数の能力を発現させることができるらしいけど、それは忌むべきことだわ。ライカンスロープは別名吸血鬼食い。その名の通り吸血鬼を食らった吸血鬼の能力を自分のものにするの。つまりライカンスロープが複数の能力を使うのは、すでに他の吸血鬼を食らったというその証拠なのよ。食らったって。ごめんなさい。稲村さんを怖がらせるつもりはなかったの。ライカンスロープなんていうのはおとぎ話みたいなものよ。早く寝ないとライカンスロープが来るぞなんて言われる類の存在ね。ええ、確かに話したわ。複数の能力を持つ者がライカンスロープだと。吸血鬼食いのことについても話した記憶がある。ごめんなさい。確かに今考えれば ユウトとの仲をおかしくしかねない話ね。この件に関しては私。
No, that was helpful. You shouldn't be apologizing for this. The problem here isn't with me, but... Rio didn't seem lifeless because she was tired. Was she having suspicions that she was a lycanthrope? If that's the case, I'll have to tell her about myself right away and support her. If anything, I should have done it earlier. But that's not the only problem. Although the bad premonition running through my head is making my hands tremble, I take out my phone and dial Rio's number.
ちょっとどういうことなの？ユウトの方じゃないって。それなら稲村さんに何かあったというの？
Maybe she doesn't have her phone with her, or maybe she did notice her phone ringing and the dialing tone is still playing. I hope she picks up soon. As I pray to myself, I answer the uneasy look in Mio's eyes. I hope I'm overthinking things, but that trespasser from yesterday might have been targeting Rio.
どうしてそんなことに？
Where do I begin? Just as I'm thinking that, I get interrupted when the dial tone stops. Rio, where are you right now?
ユウト、
It's
リオ
Elina.
はね、さっきまでいたと思ったんだけど、どっか出かけたみたい。買い物じゃないかな。
Elina, how come you have her phone?
だって、リオの部屋でずっとじゃんじゃか鳴ってるんだもん。知らない人からなら放置しようかと思ったけど、ユウトさん、ハートって名前出てたから、じゃあ取ってやるかーって。
So Rio went out while leaving her phone behind?
多分ね。
Alright, tell her to contact me right away if you see her. Also, can you try to be with her wherever possible?
もちろん全然構わないけど。
Thanks, Elina. I'm counting on you.
稲村さんには連絡がつかなかったのね。
Nope.
説明はしてもらえるのかしら？
Okay, she told me to keep it a secret, but I have no choice but to tell you. Mew nods seriously. Sorry, Rio. The ability I witnessed yesterday was telekinesis.
念動力って私と同じ？
I think yours has more precision. However, she lifted up a moving vehicle from 10 meters away.
何かの見間違いじゃないの？
This must be quite a shock for Mew. I can tell that she's trying to control the trembling in her voice. Think about it. Let's assume that she's able to catch up to a car's speed by reinforcing her leg strength. However, can't she hold up a moving car like that? Even if she catches up and grabs on, holding it up whilst it's still moving is impossible. At the very least, there are no signs of her bracing her legs in order to hold it up. I point to the road surface when the car was held up yesterday. Although the road was narrow, they should have been going at 60 kilometers per hour at the very least. Yet there aren't any tracks from her shoes from braking.
じゃあ私の言葉がまた。
I'll say this again, you aren't at fault. Having two people who exist only in fairy tales appear in front of you doesn't happen every other day. But more importantly, we've got an emergency here. Anyway, let's keep moving. I want to look for Rio.
わかったわ。
ただごとじゃない感じ。みんな睡眠不足だからそれでかと思ってたけど、リオもずいぶん暗かったし。よし、とりあえず駅前にくらいまでは探しに行ってみようっと。
The one who lured me out seemed to know that I was a lycanthrope. They ended up succeeding, but how did they know about me? In addition to knowing about me, if they also knew about Rio, I can only assume that they wanted to kidnap her yesterday.
言いたいことはわかるけれど。
Rio and I have many similarities. We both came from orphanages and have both had operations. And we've both had unprecedented cases where we turned into vampires.
そうね。確かに稲村さんの診断書を見たことがあるわ。彼女は誰に吸血鬼にされたわけでもないのに、後天的に吸血鬼になったって。
If we know which hospital created that certificate, we might have even more evidence. There's one more reason that I came to this conclusion. It's the printouts that I thought the intruder stole. If you're not doing research on vampires, they're practically useless. Furthermore, they were in a hurry and walked in with shoes on, so I doubt they'd want to carry the bundle with them.
でも未大寺も持っているはずのデータなんじゃなかったかしら。
I thought so too. However, I remembered that Midaiji was just Hazusawa's follower.
どういうこと？
Maybe she couldn't stand leaving the research data from the man she admired like that.
じゃあ不法侵入者は未大寺清美本人ということ？
Although I have no proof, but I doubt the criminal group consists of any more than a few members, so I think it's quite possible.
なるほど。はい、ヤライです。
マスカトだ。犯人グループの新たなアジトが発見された。ヤライとムツラも現場に急行してくれ。場所は。
はい、了解しました。直ちに急行します。
Did something happen?
犯人グループの新たなアジトが発見されたそうよ。これから踏み込むみたい。だけど言うと、あなたはこのまま稲村さんを探してちょうだい。
But
チーフへの説明は私からしておく。それにね、未大寺たちには何回も逃げられているでしょ。私、今回もその可能性があると見ているの。だからもし稲村さんが狙われるのだとしたら、そちらにも手を伸ばしておくことがあいつらの逃げ道を封じることにもつながる。
Miu.
言ってちょうだい、ユウト。今度はあなたが稲村さんを助ける番よ。
Thanks. We give each other a nod and run off in opposite directions. I've got some reliable friends. I have to find Rio in order to live up to Miu's trust.
今日はたまたま怪力だっただけってことはあったりしないんですか？
今日はたまたまって変なことを言うのね。
すみません。
いいわ。基本的に吸血鬼が発現させる能力は一つだけ。能力自体が強化されることはあっても、時と場合によって変化したり、ある日突然別の能力に目覚めることはないわ。
そうですか。
あるとすれば、それは雷管スロープと呼ばれる存在かしら。
雷管？それなら能力が一つだけとは限らないんですか？
雷管スロープね。確かにそれなら複数の能力を発現させることができるらしいけど、それは忌むべきことだわ。雷管スロープは別名吸血鬼食い。その名の通り吸血鬼を食らった吸血鬼の能力を自分のものにするの。つまり雷管スロープが複数の能力を使うのはすでに他の吸血鬼を食らったというその証拠なのよ。食らったって。ごめんなさい。雷管スロープなんていうのはおとぎ話みたいなものよ。
生ハゲみたいなものでしょうか？
そうね、そんな感じ。
Leaving the dorm in whatever I was wearing at the time, I continue walking aimlessly. The only thoughts going through my head are the ability I used and the smell of sweet, warm blood. Am I really one of those lycanthropes that Yarai-senpai told me about? I was at an orphanage before I was aware of things. I was someone whom even my parents did not want. Nevertheless, the teachers and my friends at the orphanage, the people around me were really kind. That's why I wanted to repay their kindness and thought about helping out at an orphanage in the future. But I couldn't. Because I became a vampire whose existence causes human society even more problems. The director was kind, but I knew he didn't know what to do with someone like me. I didn't want to leave the orphanage, but I took his recommendation to move to Aqua Eden. On this island, I met Yarai-senpai, Elina-chan, Mira-senpai and Nicola-senpai, and thus began my dorm life. Life as a vampire was bewildering, but everyone in the dorm was nice, and I soon grew used to it. I started working at the Dracu-riot, which Yadai-senpai introduced me. There, I met Moeka-sen and Hiyori-senpai. Then I met Yuto-san and experienced what it feels to love someone from the bottom of your heart for the first time. I was happy that I was able to come to this island. That's why I wanted to do something for everyone on this island. I wanted to be of use. And above all else, I wanted you, Yuto-san, to be happy.
また私はみんなの迷惑になる存在に
No, not really.
なってしまうの
When Yadai-senpai was talking about lycanthropes, her tone was filled with fear and disgust. However, she might still be friends with me even if she finds out that I'm like this. The same goes for everyone in the dorm. Everyone is kind, so they'll accept me like up till now. And I'm sure Yuto-san will continue to love me. However, how can I repay them? Back during my orphanage days, one incident at school waits on my mind. The people who made fun of me for coming from an orphanage did the same to my friends. The same things will... no, even worse things will happen to everyone. I don't want that. My legs bring me to the coast on their own. Vampires are bad with seawater. Actually, I remember that crossing the sea felt scary for some reason when I first came here. Even though I used to play at the beach with everyone at the orphanage when I was little. I wonder if vampires will die if they jump into the sea. Don't think about killing yourself, please. If I turn into bubbles like the Little Mermaid, then that might also be an option. Suicide is never a good option.